Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am excited to get planning with y'all today. My last weekly setup that I posted, this is what came out of it. And I did share that I have been struggling with using a vertical weekly layout because I am not a weekly planner like I mentioned before, and I don't time block. But I think I have found a system that works for me. And I tried it out last week, and I'm really excited because it's been working really well for me. It's a great balance for how I plan out my week. Anyways, let's get started. I like using the weeklies to plan out and have an overview of the events that are happening this week. What I did last week and what I'm planning to do this week on this spread is to use the dates and the vertical to plan out the events. Okay, I got my events there. What I like about this spread is that I'm able to balance between stickers and function, where I don't go sticker crazy. Because sticker crazy, although it's fun at the time, when I look back at it, it's just like, what in the ham sandwich was I doing? And it just looks like a hot mess. I don't like the hot mess look. Also, it's not functional. I like this because I get to have a little cute and function at the same time. So we have Livia coming to clean the house this morning. Yay. When I got my new job, I ended up getting a new planner. It's this one. And it's the July to December, because I thought I wanted to separate my personal from my work. I had great intentions for it, but I ended up not using it. I am planning to incorporate everything into this planner. Confidential things I'll have in my work laptop, so it'll be more digital. But I do want to put meetings that I have for work into my planner just so I don't double book. So today I have a 9 o'clock. So I'll delineate that with this color, and I will put the time since I'm not time blocking. So this is technically only 30 minutes. Do I have anything else? I don't believe I do. Let me check. Oh my goodness. Veterans Day in October. I don't even know what I was thinking. Obviously, when I set this up back in April, my mind was somewhere else, so. Okay, anyways, Tuesday I do have an 11:30 meeting and then life group. And I talked about life group in my prior video if you guys haven't seen it. Let me see if I have a sticker that I want to use for that. I think I do. It's a cute one because it's in someone's house, but I'm running out, y'all. Maybe I will cut this in half. I could use one half this week and the other half next week. There you go. Isn't that cute? So that's Tuesday. Wednesday, drop off Casey early. Drop offs. My baby girl. They drop her off every day, but Wednesday she usually has school at 9. But this Wednesday she has a team building event for leadership. Work-wise for Wednesday. So it's a pretty chill day for me. We'll see if anything pops up. Thursday. Okay, Thursday is usually busy. I do have a work meeting at 9. I think it's a short meeting. Oops. Ay. Okay. whiteout time. So my brain and my muscles don't really cooperate most of the time. So things like that happen a lot. So I use the Tombow Mono Correction Tape Original. It's great to a certain degree. What I've learned is that I have to heat it up a bit. I can't write on it right away. If it does, it lifts. So I'll leave that there. I have Stronghold. Usually it runs from 7 to 8:30. There's lots of games, worship, and then a short message. But oftentimes we don't have a lot of time to get into small groups and discuss things. And I think the kids like that. So we are trying out something new. Come in at 6, we provide dinner, and we have a nice discussion for the kiddos, whoever wants to go more in depth into the word, and then we go straight into the actual Stronghold schedule. Friday work-wise, I don't have any work meetings, but Kezia does have piano lesson. Saturday, we have Code Ninjas for K's. I'm gonna put this cutie one right there. Isn't it cute? So cute. I think coding is a really good way to redeem screen time. I have worship rehearsal Sunday morning. I honestly don't know what time I'm gonna have it this week. I'm gonna put 8:30. Last week we had rehearsal at 9. The latest we've actually rehearsed on Sunday mornings, but it's nice to have a little bit of a morning break. I have the church service. Oh, I think I'm gonna use the Bible. So I got this sticker book because I just want to be able to organize and flip to the sections that I want. Obviously, as I said before, all my stickers come from the Coffee Monsters Co. They come in little sheets. This is all from different sheets, but it's like around the same category. And it's been really helpful. Okay, so I think events-wise, as of today, is done. Next is my routines. We have Bailey, my little nugget. She has some routines that I want to make sure I don't forget. Forgot. Well, let's not. I'm gonna put that here. Don't write too big here. Okay, fit it in there. Phew. I get so annoyed. I'm a recovering perfectionist, y'all. I used to be one of those people that if this happened, forget it. I'd throw this notebook away. I had that much of a serious problem with perfectionism. I am proud that I'm still sticking to this book and that didn't make me throw this whole thing away because that's what I did. That is a story for another day. Putting it like a tracker, even though I'm not necessarily tracking anything. It's more of a check for me to do it. It's helped me to actually do the thing. There you go. So Bailey's routines are done. So anywho, I think I have a cute little sticker in here. Here it is. Journaling. It's a new thing for me. I wasn't always a diary journaler person. Part of it is my perfectionism issue. Do I have enough space? Yes. Cutting it close, but I fit it. And this is interesting. I don't fit Sunday, y'all. See? Spacing, not the greatest. Let's see, how do I want to fix this? Bullocks. Okay, wait. This is Sunday, Saturday. Could change that to a Friday. Let's minimize whiteouts, y'all. Okay. I have to be really careful again with this whiteout. When we were just talking about me being a perfectionist, I had issues. Legit major issues, y'all. That'll have to do. There it is. There it is. I'm loving my book, The Warrior. This is it, y'all. It is about Caleb. It has taught me about what it actually looks like to fear the Lord versus being afraid. When the Bible says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, what that looks like in real life. Works for me. You can always add shadows to make it pop. As I mentioned, I go with the flow. For example, with reading, I wouldn't be able to say, oh, I want to read at this time, because the reality is I could have plans and God has other ideas. So instead of being frustrated to stick to my plans, I'd rather go with the flow and the rhythms of grace of the Holy Spirit. What's helped me a lot is the ALASTAIR method. If you guys are interested, I can do a separate video about how it works, but I'm hoping just by me setting up my week, you'll have an idea of how the ALASTAIR method works. And I learned it from the bullet journal community. A lot of resources out there too, but I didn't think that I could use the ALASTAIR method, first of all, in a dated planner and in a weekly spread. And so let's get started on the ALASTAIR method. I think I want to make it a bit organic and purposely not make the line straight. This again, y'all, is a new thing in my life. I used to be all about rulers and things. No more, man, no more. Freedom and the beauty of imperfections. It's gonna be cute, y'all. Trust me. Okay, I want the top to not be jagged, just because that's going to be a bit distracting. We are not going to be utilizing any dates, and we're going to ignore the times. And then this is for next week. The ALASTAIR method allows us to brain dump what we're going to do, things that come to mind whenever it comes to mind, even though you don't know when you're going to do them yet. If you remember something, get it out of your brain, dump it. This part of it allows you to say, okay, I wrote this down, so when do I want to get it done? You would mark it, you try and shoot for it. So for example, in last week, I do know that I have to take out the trash on Wednesday. So I put a dot there, like how I did this one, set up weekly spread. I planned to set up this week's weekly spread last Friday, but I didn't do it. So I replanned it for Sunday and didn't do it. So it got moved. And so this is the next week. I didn't make the week spread yet, but I need to do this next week. So that's Monday. It allows me to move things around without repeating what the task is. It was like with Bailey's bath. I had originally wanted to give her a bath and do her laundry on Friday. That didn't happen, so we ended up doing it on Sunday. And so I marked it off. I don't have to look at that again. That hopefully gives a bit of an idea. Combining it with the next week section like this is actually an idea I got from this lady on YouTube. I'll double check it and put it in the description box below. There you go. If I end up doing this and it's completed, I could exit out, but I'm not doing that. Oh, did I just smear? I did, y'all. Oh my god. Oh well, y'all. Like I said, I am learning to have grace on myself. Part of my perfectionism issue, notebooks would look so pretty that I just didn't even want to write in it for fear of messing it up. So they just sit there collecting dust. And then when I do get tempted to like, oh, I want to write in it, it's so pretty, 1 or 2 pages, I mess up. I rip the page out and then I hate the whole thing and then I never use it again. The fact that I'm journaling daily and getting into the habit of doing this is still a journey, finding what works and what doesn't, so that this doesn't become just another thing I'm doing, but it's helping me, bring me joy and not performance. I'm still struggling with incorporating the Bible. I want to read the Bible. I want to study the Bible more intentionally and make time for that. However, I don't want it to be a checkbox because it shouldn't be. But I can't study the Bible while I'm multitasking. I could listen to a podcast, which I do and I love, but I can't actually open the Bible, get into God's work, study it, unless it's a dedicated time and it's quiet and I don't have any other distractions. That is one thing that I want to add, incorporating it so that it's front and center when I open up my weekly spread or my daily spread to remind me to do that. Another thing that I want to add is, again, like I mentioned before, the prayer request. I'm hoping I will have more flexibility and area of creativity to be able to incorporate those things in my 2024 planner setup, which I will have a video for when my planners come in. So stay tuned for that.